We're joined today by Siobhan Lancaster, Managing Director of 92 Energy. Siobhan, thanks for your time.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Uranium in Canada.
Yes.
What drew you to this region and what are the successes you're having?
Well, great question. So the Athabasca Basin has the highest grade uranium deposits in the world. It includes the world-class Cigar Lake and McArthur River. So it really is a tier 1 uranium mining jurisdiction, and of course it's a very prolific area for uranium exploration, which we've already demonstrated how prolific the area is with very early discovery at Gemini, the GMZ uranium discovery, which we discovered on our 4th drill hole ever as a company, as well as our recent results out of Tower. So we've just drilled our first program at Tower, which is only 10 kilometres from Cameco's Cigar Lake, and we've intercepted radioactivity there as well. So, you know, this is greenfields exploration doing its best, really.
And uranium itself is experiencing a massive renaissance, and you're seeing the benefit both for the company but also as the investors awaken.
Yeah, look, I think my personal view is that uranium is going to be the standout commodity next year. All the fundamentals are set up for a big run in the uranium spot price, and we're starting to see that spot price move towards the end of the year. Of course, it tends to have a bit of seasonality at the end of the year in any case, but the spot market is very tight. And governments around the world are, you know, really pushing forth with their nuclear policy as a key cornerstone for their energy policies. And this is really driven by the desire to decarbonise, but also through the energy crisis that we're seeing with Germany in Europe at the moment. And the gas crisis. So there's a real desire to get that energy security, and it's really having a flow-through impact both in the mid to long term with extensions of nuclear power plants, etc. So it's a great time to be in the market.
Exploration and news flow always drive interest amongst the shareholders. You've been very active. What are some of the highlights, apart from the discoveries, what are some of the highlights and what's the plans moving forward?
Yes, so we are very, very active. So we've obviously spent a lot of time and effort on our Gemini project and proving up that GMZ discovery. So we've had a huge amount of success there. We've put in about 20 odd drill holes in the last program, and you know, we've had about 80% of those intersecting uranium mineralisation. That includes 40 metres at 0.61%, including 6 metres at 2%. So massive grades there for uranium, and really, really exciting. We're doing a geophysical program that's about to start shortly, and that geophysical program is really about sort of proving that there's potentially additional zones in addition to the GMZ zone that we've been working on. So along strike to the north there, we have another 2 kilometres of prospective sort of corridor that we can explore on. So this is, you know, all great for news flow, and we're looking to get back out there and start drilling again in January and February next year.
As you said, you're surrounded by majors in the uranium space, a very prolific uranium area. How closely are they watching what you're doing?
That's an interesting question. Look, I don't know. I think everyone is watching everyone's discoveries in the uranium space. Obviously, this has been the newest discovery in the Athabasca Basin, so I'm certain that people from any company, whether they're a junior or a senior, would be paying attention.
Exciting times ahead for 92 Energy and its shareholders. Strong news flow to continue, which always keeps investors interested. Siobhan, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, David.